Good morning, you guys. If you are new here, my name is Lauren. I am a first grade teacher in Massachusetts. I am actually in Massachusetts now. I was in Florida before at my parents' home, but as of right now, Governor Baker of Massachusetts still has May 4th scheduled as our return date. So in order for me to safely return to school on May 4th, I had to come back so that I could be here for 14 days and be healthy for those 14 days before going to school. So anyways, all of that to say, I'm in Massachusetts, yay. I wanted to show you my quick outfit of the day before I go make breakfast and take you guys through my work from home routine today. It's going to be a little different because I'm still getting in the swing of being here and not there. So my routine is changing a little, but let me show you my outfit. It is a business up top. I have this striped shirt, my jean jacket. I want it to look like Miss Barnard normally looks when I'm reading with my kids. But down there we have some leggings and my fuzzy slipper boots. So, you know how that goes working from home. It's all about comfort, but also needing to look good on the camera. So anyways, I'm gonna go downstairs now and make some breakfast and some coffee. And then I have a meeting about 11 to 12, a read aloud from 12 to 12:30. So we do have some meetings and stuff to do today, but I'll take you guys through everything and I will maybe try to get Jake on the vlog. We'll see. Talk to y'all in a minute. Alrighty, we have hash browns cooking in the pan. I'm about to make my coffee and I wanted to show you guys this that I bought from Amazon. It is from the brand Zulay Kitchen, Z-U-L-A-Y. It is a milk frother. I actually bought one for my parents' house to match their kitchen, so I got a red one and they fell in love with it, my mom and dad, and so I ended up leaving it for them to use, and before I left to come back I ordered another one for my coffee here. Y'all, this is life-changing. I will link it down below. It makes your coffee so good. It makes it like a latte from Starbucks where we can't go right now. So I would really recommend one. I use this to froth my creamer before I pour it on top of my coffee. So delicious. Let me make my coffee. Breakfast is done. It is pretty late. I haven't been telling you guys like what time it was, but I woke up pretty late today. I don't know why, we were just very tired, so I slept in a little bit. I will admit I woke up to like check my email and messages and everything like every 15 minutes or so, but we were just being lazy today. But right now it's about 10:53 and my first meeting starts at 11. But I do want to show you my little like work from home space here. Let me just preface this by saying that it is not the prettiest thing in the world. It is not an office in a room with a door that closes. It is in the corner of our living room where I am standing right now. So ideally this wouldn't be in our living room, but ideally my classroom would be in my classroom. So, and we wouldn't even have to worry about this. This is just what's working for me for now. And I'm excited about it. It's functional, and right now functionality and being able to teach from home is what's most important. So let me show you guys what I'm rocking with. Ta-da! This is it. I have two pieces of furniture that we kind of like combined to make this little corner thing. That is just a 4-cube organizer, I think from like Target. It's the thicker one. I have two boxes on this side of the little pull-out drawers. That bottom one honestly is full of stuff from VIP Kid. This one has like extra toner or ink and everything for the printer. And then this piece of furniture is just like a regular desk. I just didn't have enough storage, which is why we put that one there too. I have all of my like paper and stuff right here, like lamination sheets, astrobites, cardstock, things like that, like specialty papers. This is all children's books now that I would use for like read alouds and such, just so that they're easily accessible. Over here I have more like copy paper. I took 2 reams home with me from school in case I needed to print anything. I doubt I will, but they're there. My laminator is there, some extra lamination sheets and astrobites, and then this little shelf, hold on, I'll come down here. This shelf is full of curriculum books. These 3 are curriculum books, and then I have The Next Step Forward in Guided Reading by Jan Richardson. I have a book about Common Core lesson planning, reading strategies, all kinds of stuff. These are all great reads, but I haven't gotten to all of them yet. First Days of School and 1, 2, 3 Magic were my 2 favorites from last summer, but I'm hoping to read Mindset by Carol Dweck soon. And then also, Where is it? There. This one by Zaretta Hammond, Culturally Responsive Teaching and the Brain. I'm really excited about those two for this summer. So yeah, that's my little setup. Up top, I have my personal laptop, my district computer, I have my coffee and my water. And then I also pulled out the book that we are going to be reading because I'm going straight from our meeting into a read aloud session almost like immediately. So I have it ready. This is my new Apple Pencil that I got here, my HP Instant Ink printer. I have some file folders, some Happy Mail in case I need to write a card to anyone. This is my little kit. I have my dry erase board. My markers are in that basket so I can pull those out together and have everything I need. And then I have my chargers for my computers, pens, markers, all of that. And then right here is my ring light. I have this for YouTube. Honestly, that's why I bought this a while back. I've had it for quite some time, but I will say it has come in handy, as well as like this little tripod that I'm holding the camera on right now. You guys can't see it, but I have a lot of tools that I purchased for YouTube that have helped in remote learning. So that's awesome. And I feel like I also have a lot of skills from VIP Kid teaching online that have kind of translated as well. So those both have helped me to bridge the gap. But then up here, I just have a little calendar. I have my butterfly background, an ugly lamp that looks like it belongs in a teenage boy's bedroom. We're not going to talk about it. And then our Amazon Alexa, I don't want to say it out loud, is over in that corner. But this is what I'm working with. And I do want to say one thing. I know that there is an ugly black folding chair here. That is because we have one desk chair, and while I was gone in Florida, Jake has gotten comfortable using that one for what he's working on from home. So we ordered a new one yesterday from Amazon. I'm so excited. I think it's coming on Tuesday, and then that will be here and not this folding chair, but I couldn't like repossess the chair back from him after he's been using it for a month from work for home. So I have this little folding chair for now. But anyways, it is 10:58 and my meeting starts at 11. This one is supposed to be about an hour long. The purpose of this meeting is to discuss with some district officials, like amongst our staff, it's our entire staff, what qualities we would like to see in our next principal. So I told you guys in our last video that our principal announced she was retiring during our last faculty meeting. That was a hard time. I just love her to death. She is an incredible woman. She was a teacher in our district for a while, so she just gets it. And she's so supportive, just the best, like exactly what you would hope for in a principal, which is why I chose my school. So I'm sad to see her go, but now I'm just in love with my school and my kiddos and my coworkers. And some really good advice that I received from my dad actually was that who you work with is even more important than who you work for. So keeping that in mind, I love my coworkers to death and I love where I'm at so much that I could never even dream of leaving. But we are just going to chat with some district officials quickly about what we're looking for, and then I'll go into my read aloud, but you guys can follow along. Alrighty, the first meeting is over. We had a wonderful discussion with our superintendent and another district official about kind of like what we would like to have or what we would like to see in a new leader for our school, so that was great. And now I have a read aloud for my kiddos from 12 to 12:30. It is 11:56 right now. We are going to be finishing Magic Tree House number 2. We're reading chapters 9 and 10, which isn't too much, so it'll probably be a little shorter. I scheduled them for 30 minutes, but once we finished our chapters, we all kind of just say our goodbyes. First, we talk about what happened, the plot of the chapters that we read. We'll talk about like the whole book, how we liked it, and then we'll go. So it might be a little less than 30 minutes, but then that will be my last meeting of the day, and then I can just work on some other stuff that I will show y'all. But for right now, it's time to find out what happens to Jack and Annie and the night at dawn. Okay, you guys, that is done, and it literally just puts me in the greatest mood ever getting to see them and interact with my students. I had 5 of my 18 come. I did have a 6th that came in and out, but she never turned on her audio or her video, so she was there. I hoped she could hear us and see us at least a little bit. It seemed like she was having some technical issues, so I might shoot a text to her parents to see what was going on with that. But I have had some questions about like participation. So I have 18 students, and typically I have anywhere from 1 to I think 7 is the max I've had in my read aloud sessions, and usually it is the same kiddos over and over. There are some that I have not seen. I tried doing a Google form. This is a useful hint or tip, I guess, for you guys. I did a Google form to see what times would work best for parents to reschedule after I had already initiated the read aloud sessions, and once I did that, I was able to get some feedback about what days worked best and what times worked best. So I moved my read alouds to Wednesday and Friday from 12 to 12:30, and since then I've had more solid attendance, but still only about like a third of my class at most. But anyways, it was amazing. The reason I have my glasses on is because we have done some quick show and tells at the end of our read aloud sessions, and one of my kiddos asked, Miss Barnard, can we please show something and tell you about it? So we did that at the end, and my show and tell was my new blue light computer glasses, so I guess I'll show and tell them to you guys. These are from the brand Key. It's an Australian brand. I know it's a weird pronunciation, but Quay Key. They were having a sale. It was buy one get one free on all of their glasses. They are pretty expensive. They range about like $50 per glasses, like set. I guess that's how you would say it. But they were buy one get one free, which never happens. And I've always wanted a pair of their sunglasses, so I saw that the sunglasses were on there as well, so I was able to combine a pair of sunglasses and a cute new pair of blue light glasses for the price of just one set of glasses. So these are the I think they're called Hardwire Minis. So this is what they look like. They're just blue light glasses. These are not my prescription. I wear contacts, so I don't need prescription in my glasses themselves. I'm hoping these will help a little bit with like all the tech and blue light that I'm interacting with every day. But anyways, their show and tells were a dinosaur collection. You guys, I wish you could see this little kiddo's dinosaur collection. It is rather impressive. I'm talking like a 9-cube organizer, and every pocket was filled with dinosaurs. Not stuffed dinosaurs either, like the nice like figurine, like animatronic kind of deals. So he has all kinds, and he knows everything about any dinosaur you could ever mention. He really, really loved when we read Magic Tree House #1, Dinosaurs Before Dark. It was his jam. Then another kiddo showed us some WWE backpack that he ordered online for his home learning, which I think was really cute. He told me that when he grows up, he wants to be a police officer and a WWE wrestler. So there was that. One of my girlies showed me an LOL doll coloring book, and she told us that her parents had actually initiated like a chore chart at home. She said, when I get 10 stars, I get to pick something. And I get stars when I do my chores, so this means I did all my chores, and it was just a big LOL Dolls coloring book, so she was really excited to show us that. And then was there someone else? Oh, one of my kiddos showed me his mummy dance because I showed them the next book that we're going to be reading is Magic Tree House #3, Mummies in the Morning, and he said, wait, I've seen a mummy movie, so we talked about how that was a text to self-connection, but he showed us his mummy dance as his show and tell. So anyways, all of that to say that doing read alouds and meetings with your kids literally are the best thing ever. They boost your entire day, especially with littles, just because they're so funny. But anyways, right now I'm going to take a quick break, drink some water, step away from the computer for a minute, and then when I come back, I'm going to kind of try to finish like my plans for next week and get everything into the document, so I will show you guys what that looks like. Y'all, it has been like the best hour ever of my life. It has been a whirlwind since the last time I picked up this camera, so let me tell you why. First of all, my best friend Maddie over at Primarily Yours on Instagram and YouTube, she is creating custom email signatures, and I put in a request via the link in her profile to have one made, and it is so stinking cute. Hold on, I will pull it up so that you guys can see it. So basically you put in your name, you choose the background color, you choose the fonts that you like. Sorry, this nail came off honesty hour. I do my own nails and this one came off. Anyways, you put in the background color, the fonts, your name, your grade level or your position, the school that you teach at, you choose the color and you choose the clip art, and then she puts it all together to make you a custom email signature for the bottom of your email. So let me show you what mine looks like. Ta-da! How cute is that? So I'm obviously covering up the name of my school right here, but she just got it to me today and I am loving it. I just added it to my Gmail. When you get it from her, she sends you a tutorial of like how to set your signature with a photo on Gmail. So I'm so excited. I'm loving that. I told her I'm gonna just start emailing everyone I know because it's so cute. But anyways, aside from that, another reason it's been an amazing hour is that, drumroll, I got approved to be an Amazon influencer and to be a part of the Amazon influencer program, which is very cool because I will then be able to create storefront, or I will be given a storefront in which I can create like categories and put products that like I love or that I'm using at school, books I love, things I'm using at home, like beauty products I use, teacher clothes I've purchased, anything that I've bought on Amazon that I'm truly loving, I'll start to compile into my Amazon storefront, and then you all can kind of like shop my favorites that way, and it'll make it a lot easier to like recommend products for classroom setup or for reading or for anything. It'll just make it easier because it'll all be centralized like in a list. And then I think earn like I guess you call it like a commission. Like I don't really know how that works, but it would be for things that like you might want to purchase anyways. So if you're not comfortable with that, you could just like look there and see what things I'm loving, and then you could leave my storefront and go to your own Amazon to buy them that way if you're not comfortable purchasing them like in a way that I would get money from them. But I don't want it to like muddle the fact that everything on there is 100% things that I'm loving. So like the stinking milk frother I talked about this morning, I'm putting that on there because I love it and I told you about it before this was even a thing, so you know I'm serious. But anyways, I'm really excited. I just feel like that's so cool. And so like, I don't know, fancy. I don't have swipe up links yet, but I can be like, oh, you can look at my Amazon storefront. So that's really exciting. So I need to make like a background, and I think I'm gonna remake my logo for my Instagram, and then also it'll be like the same for everything. I made my own logo, I think like 2 summers ago. But I would just like the picture to be different. I would like some of the fonts to change. I don't want to use pastel colors. Like I kind of want to just like revamp like my branding across like Instagram, YouTube, and my Amazon storefront. So anyways, that is really exciting. It's been a whirlwind of an hour, but now I am just tweaking my plans for next week. I don't think I've said this yet, but Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week is our April break. So we were originally scheduled to have all of next week off as like our spring break. I think in February I had a week off, and I told you all that here we got a week in February and one in April. But now, sorry, I need to put this marker down and like swing it all around. But since we are doing virtual learning, there were like some discussions held within like the staff of each school and then at the district level to decide if we would keep our April break and have all of next week off, or if we could end the school year a week early, like 5 days sooner than we would have. So the kind of like the consensus that was decided among everyone was that we were going to have 3 days off next week instead of the whole week. So we have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then we'll get out earlier in the end of the year. And that because we had like gone into a new week with like our snow days and stuff, now we'll be back into a different week. So instead of having like to go back for 2 days to end the year, we'll be done. I think June 19th is like the end date no matter what. So that's really exciting. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I have like boring things I have to do. I need to file my taxes for this year. I need to refinance my car. I need to do like boring things. So I'll be happy to have 3 days with like no excuses. Like those are the kind of things it's like, oh, if I had more time, I'd file my taxes. But I'm definitely gonna have the time now. So anyways, all of that to say that my plans for next week look a little different. They're only plans for Thursday and Friday, so they're very brief, but let me just show you guys what they look like now. And then I do need to record some things, some just like videos of myself to put in, and then also some edu creations on my iPad. I think Jake has my iPad upstairs, so I'm gonna have to go take that back from him. But let me show you what it looks like for now. This is the document I send to families, and it has like things hyperlinked and stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like, and then I'm gonna spend probably a couple hours like finishing things up to add into this. I'm not gonna send it to families until Thursday morning, honestly, because that's when the week starts, and typically I send them Monday morning. That reason being is because I don't like for parents to have the kids like trying to work through things ahead of time on the weekends. I like to honor the weekends, and I would like for parents to honor that time as well, for kids to be at rest and kind of just like taking a break from all the computer stuff and the tech stuff right now. They're little, so I try to not get it to them until the week has officially started. So I'm not going to get them the schedule until Thursday. So now that I think about it, I could like wait a little bit, not finish it all right now. But let me show you what I have for now. So this is what it looks like. I think I showed you guys this last week on the vlog, but we have to do 3-hour learning blocks per day. So this is how we broke it down over here on this side. This is our grade 1 schedule. My coworker and I have the same one. It's just a morning check-in, and this is their time to check class tag, read announcements, read messages, things like that, foundations, and then a short reading lesson, a brain break, a short math lesson, daily reflection or quiet time. The specials teachers assign 30-minute activities, writing for 20 minutes, free choice for 20 minutes, and then a closing conversation, which is SEL focused. So this week we are going to be doing some foundations drills. I actually created these. I guess I can show you guys what they look like. Like this. So I imported like a PNG of the foundations logo onto the background. It's just letter, keyword, sound, practice. And then I took a screen recording through my MacBook of me clicking through a different presentation where I have all of these cards and saying the sounds. I guess I'll play you like a little bit of it. This is cringy and embarrassing, so please enjoy.
Hi first grade, this is Miss Barnard. Today our learning target is I know and can apply grade level font with our consonants and vowels. When you see the card, say it with me. A, apple, A. B, bat, B.
So anyways, I took the screen recording of me clicking through the slides and saying the letter keyword sounds for foundation drills, and then I saved that video file and then imported it into this, so all they have to do is click play and they can watch that. And then the next one is like trick words practice, and that's the same. So that's typically what I do for foundations. For reading, we'll have a read aloud video session on Friday. Math I haven't done yet. And then for our SEL at the end of the day, I wanted to show you guys this book. I got this book at Target. It is called Kevin the Unicorn, It's Not All Rainbows. And I felt like this is a great book to read to them right now. And our school is piloting a program that's all SEL focused for our little ones. So that is why we include a 10-minute chunk of the day that is solely for like this sort of activity. So I'm going to read aloud this book via video, and then I will include some discussion questions for parents if they want to keep talking about it. But basically this story is just about Kevin the Unicorn, and Kevin the Unicorn is a happy, sunshiny, full of glitter rainbows unicorn, and he's always happy, and every day is a great day, and every day is fantastic, and that's like his MO as a unicorn. And so he's going through, and a lot of bad things are happening to him, and he is just telling himself like, I'm fine, it's fine, I'm happy. Like basically the premise of the book is that it's okay to not be okay all the time, which I felt is a great one to read aloud right now. So this is a great read aloud for the time if you are interested. I guess I'll put it in my Amazon storefront. I'm just kidding. I'll link it down below. But anyways, we're going to do that. But that's all that I really have planned so far. So for today, what I need to do is I need to film myself reading this book aloud. And then I will input that file into a Google like presentation like I did for the phonics ones. And then they can just, I'll link the Google presentation, and all they'll do is click play. I don't list any of the things that the videos I send to kids to YouTube. I just put them into Google presentations instead, directly like from my hard drive on my computer. So I'll do that. And then I also need to decide what math skills we're going to do review lessons for next week, because everything has to be a review. It is not supposed to be any like new learning. So I need to figure that out, but I first need to go get my iPad back from Jake. But anyways, let's get to work. Hello again. It is 4:52 and I wanted to kind of catch you guys up. I was able to finish recording my read aloud of the Kevin the Unicorn book, but I didn't film myself doing that because I was filming it on my phone, so there was no way for me to do it. But anyways, I did that and I have that embedded into the learning schedule now. I filmed one of my Edgy Creations lessons, and then if you guys have like done any of those, sometimes you're talking and it's just like not happening for you. Like my mouth wasn't on the same page as my brain, and like how I wanted the lesson to go, like I just couldn't get the words to come out right. So I ended up just doing the one and stopping, and I'm probably going to do the other one on another day when I have a fresh brain, before Thursday when they get this learning scheduled next week. So anyways, those two things are finished, and now since it is a little bit later, I am all done with my working from home situation for the day. I am probably honestly going to sit on the couch and watch some episodes of some shows with Jake, maybe get a little home workout in, and maybe work on rebranding my logo for my Amazon storefront. I'm still like not over that, and also for my YouTube like banner and profile picture, and for Instagram. So maybe that's what I'll do tonight. But as far as like school stuff goes, I am shutting it down for the day. I am all done. So that means that I'm also going to end the work from home vlog here because the working at home has stopped. So that's the end of our day, you guys. And I hope you had a wonderful Friday following along with me. I'm happy to have you all here. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know if you have any questions about anything. I did do a lot of Q&A and like sharing about Edu Creations, which is the app I was just using that I talked about. So, and that was on my Instagram, and I saved it to my story highlights. The title is just Edu Creations. I think it's the yellow circle on my Instagram page. So if you are interested in Edu Creations and how I use that to create lessons, head over to my Instagram, but I'm sure I'll do like a more in-depth lesson creation via vlog on a day when I'm not like out of it. I don't know what was wrong with me today trying to make lessons. But anyways, if you have any questions about that, first check out those Instagram stories. If that doesn't answer it, leave it down below and I can help you out. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. Subscribe if you want to stick around. I love all of you, and I'll see you in the next video.